high right now.
Yeah, it's great for us to come out and get a win in kind of crazy fashion, and I think it couldn't be a better way to end the season and keep the momentum going for next year. So it's definitely good to contribute and to find to win the bowl game. So
for all the ups and downs you've had, that had to feel pretty good to have that one to go out and get the win.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a little while. It's been a few weeks since I've made a field goal. I think it was Alabama was my last field goal, and so it was definitely nice to have a good game and finish the season strong. So
how good was it to have Logan back?
It was great. Nick Tiano was a great holder, and he got better as the season went on. But it's definitely nice to have Logan because I've been with Logan for 3 years, kicking every day with him. So it's definitely, as far as it helps me just feel better, really, having back.
Did Dan tell you anything before you went out for that? I guess the game-winning kick now that it is.
No, he really didn't. They just called field goal, and just like every other time, he puts me out there and trusts me. And he knows what I can do, and he believes in me. He's believed in me all year. So, he didn't really say anything to me until after, But
I think the last time the offense had the ball, there was some kind of confusion going on with Nick coming out and Damian going in. Take me through what you were kind of looking for, preparing for, and maybe going out.
I really was just looking at where the ball was, how far it was going to be, where the ball was on the field. I saw those in the middle of the field, so I was, that's a little. I kind of like the middle a little bit better than on a hard hash mark, but then I saw I realized Nick's helmet was off, and I was trying to figure out, all right, what's going on, and I'm waiting for them just to call. So I really was just waiting for the field goal call.
You only had a brief exposure to this field yesterday. Was anything unusual about kicking on that surface?
A little, which I didn't. I only had one. It was really on the third base, I guess, side that was a little. I think it was like newer turf. It really didn't end up affecting me because I kicked most of my kicks on the other side. I think I had one extra point, but it was on the same surface. It's just where that surface goes from older turf to newer turf, or where they tried to sew it in. That little seam was one thing that I was a little worried about, but we warmed up on it. But other than that, the surface was great.
Dan kind of talked about you had the game-winning kick. I know it's kind of fresh. But have you thought a lot about the season, kind of as far as you've kind of come?
Yeah, it's definitely been, there were times been tough. It was a tough season. I think, especially, I don't like to talk about me, and so I'm not going to try to go too much in that, but I just know that I've been about rock bottom, and I've had my ups and downs, and, I think the biggest thing, for somebody maybe watching is just have faith in God, trust in Him, because He's got a plan, and that's just what I trusted. You just have to get up, you have to get back up, and that's how life is. And I think that's the biggest thing I've taken away from this season is, it's just been up and down, and it's just been tough. But I think every person has some sort of up and down throughout their life, and I think it's how we respond to adversity. Coach Mullen talks a lot about adversity, and I think this season as a whole for the team too is a lot of adversity. To make the bowl game and then to win in that fashion. Last second on the last kick. How many games have we lost on a last second play? So I think as a whole, I think we responded well to adversity. I think it'll pay off in the coming years as a team. So.